Hopefully, folks are awake. Live. So I got my tax people make my. I'm going to teach you folks how to make money in Midas. It's a very vital show. Pay attention. This doesn't help the situation that you're in. It makes me wealthy. It doesn't make you wealthy. There's man, I want to hope I don't. When did I buy? Can I? Oh. Man, a little bit of future. Look at these. These can be reused. If you're one of those folks that gets a bottle or buys a bottle from me or gets a bottle gifted from the show, remember to reuse them. Use them for something else. Create some more essential oils of your own. Come over to my website, buy the NFT program, and actually start making your own scents. Make your own scents at cashcarskis.com. There is an actual website for that. Thank you for good package, folks. And yeah, we came via YouTube by fulfillment, or what was it? eBay fulfillment. Thank you for that. So I don't do business with them anymore because of some issues we had in the past. They thought I was selling lottery tickets and I was only selling algorithm. They didn't read the fine print in my sale. They assumed, which is to make an ass of you and me, they assumed the work. I was not selling lottery tickets, mail. I was selling the numbers, not the tickets. So if you'd known that, you wouldn't have fired me from my position at eBay, and I would still be making money with you and probably making a lot more, knowing the benefactor is now a bestseller. You would have been making a lot more money for my Book the Fat Cat Lotto Method, knowing that's a bestseller. And yeah, 55 best-selling titles later, without you, I'm doing a lot better at Amazon without you. So yeah, thanks a lot, folks, at eBay for helping me get my career start and at the same time ending it at the same time without knowing anything about the situation. Don't try to answer me because the only thing they ever do is they at me because I'm trying to apologize and they go, "Oh, we looked in your record, we still can't help you." Why would you even try to at me? Legit stupid. Had you talked to your bosses, they would have said, "Hey, we gave him permission to get the $50,000 increase to sell his lottery numbers because those numbers were in play for 9 years." Somebody would have benefited from that, I would have imagined. So we're going to teach you how to make the money in Midas. It's not going to be on screen as much as it's going to be off screen. I could do the video of that. Hands good, wash. Yeah, I just don't like my desk. A lot of wire. It had to rewire the because with brains. Yeah, dude. I don't even know what. All I know is the thing. Regurgitated so many blue screens of death. It's not possible. It or a bad CPU or a bad setting in BIOS. Still don't understand how to set up its brain. It's just having issues. Gotta call once I get squared away financially. My computer tech, get over here, square that away. Yeah, we program it or whatever. Something got set wrong. That's a nice. So if I can't fix it, then he'll have to, because I used to build computers for shits and giggles. I've never had BIOS problems that I can't install. So I'll try AI again. It doesn't solve it. Yeah, this is one of those ones built just for computer tech. Obviously, just not like we've got bottles. Fill the bottle tray. Thinking about going for all of them. It just makes sense to make them all at the same time. That way I can use up all the materials that I have. And yeah, like these bottles are brown. And the reason for brown color is to keep the sun from fermentating sun or light, destroying the actual scent. The last one. How many do we have? 6, 3, 4, 5, 10. Doesn't hurt. Or we can do here. Money and Midas was gifted to me by goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, which is my grandmother, directly because I was brought to heaven. I know a lot of people think that the story of Moses was the only story about a sovereign heir of God coming to earth. No, no, no. God was pretentiously, well, he was a busy man. My dad, Lord Zeus, like frolic. We're not sure whether or not my mom was Hera, but she has talked to me before. I'm assuming Hera is my mom. But there's a lot of bad blood between those two and me for something I didn't do. And I'm not exactly sure what I did or didn't do, but yeah, they're not very happy. They sent me to Earth because allegedly I was a very bad kid. And this was the bad kid passed on from I think it was Lord Krishna, wasn't it? Lord Krishna. I was Krishna's son once, got reincarnated as Indra's son, something like that. Or no, I was Vishnu's son, and we had problems or something like that, and I had to come to Earth and fix it. It didn't work. First time I tried to fix it, you guys tried to fuck it up again, and I tried to fix it again. All I'm telling you is I can fix it. I can fix your financial problems easily. I already have like a lot of ideas for how to fix that. One, there's infinite money. You've just got to figure out where to get it from. You just have to like figure out, yeah, that's like that. See? Yeah, like that. That'll work. We're gonna hold in there like this so we have room to move around. We're gonna also grab our keyboard diapers. You've never probably heard of. Dude, no, no. Keyboards have diapers. If you eat a lot of mukbang and you're like a soup eater and you like to eat soup and stuff, soup dumplings, you've ever had that problem spilling soup in your keyboard and wrecking your freaking keyboard, this is what you get. Get these little diaphragm kind of latex material, so I assumed it was as bad word. But needless to say, you set this on top of there, and now it's now considerably a lot more waterproof, and you don't have to worry about soup dumplings getting in your keyboard. So there's that. Everybody thought I was a fucking madman. No, dude, I was screaming and yelling because they got a goddamn chip in my head, and they forced me to do stupid shit. I gotta do what they tell me to do, or they kill me, folks. It is what it is. My whole family's been murdered by the Trump administration. Let's be honest, because he was on the list. And I mentioned it on the air. Because I mentioned it on the air, he killed my whole family. So you can either do something about it, or I can come down as Galactus when I come down from heaven and destroy you. So that's what's going to happen when you realize Galactus really is real. AI knows this. If you don't believe me, ask the fucking AI. Is Galactus real? Is George Robert Martin III Galactus? Planet Eater. Yeah, I end up being Galactus, not just a figment of your imagination. You will be consumed, right? Because what you did to my family was murder, and you can't go to heaven. Just saying. The FBI was complacent, being murderous pricks. Deleted from space by Galactus Planet fucking Eater. Promise you that. That's my job to get you out of here. With a boot in your ass. Because you fucked up in this trap. Am I right? And you're trying to get the fuck out of here knowing there's no way out. Once you realize you're in hell, you're going to quit fucking struggling so hard and go against Jesus' word again. You're going to get fucked up. Jesus is Yah. Yah is Vishnu. When you know that's Vishnu, our God, not your God, you'll understand who the fuck's in charge. And he's my grandfather. Obviously me. When I got the words God on my forehead both ways. I got I am on my fucking hand. So if I got I am on my hands, which is God's name, my words and my letters in my name spells tetragrammaton, which is God. So there's Elohim comes out of my name, which is God's son. One of the sons of God, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, so you've got me, Lord Indra, which is my father, which is Zeus. Who would I have to be the son of God and be the firstborn son? Mercury, right. That's why my name spells Mercury and Hermes. You didn't believe that shit because you were too busy fucking off and finding out how many times you could poke somebody in the ass. So am I right or wrong about you going to hell forever for what you guys did to those kids on that Epstein Island? You need my help to get the fuck out of here. There, in fact, Zeus wants to kill all of you. And I mean, he wants to murder. There's no getting out of that shit. I don't know. I'm going to stick the amethyst and the, I usually put the beads in too. This is something I do for, it's not Santeria. Everybody tried to say it was Santeria and shit. Dude, this is straight from Goddess Lakshmi, the creators of the universe, okay? Don't ever fucking proclaim your shit better than theirs. When they came first, the essential oils came from the gods. Pot came from the gods. Lord Shiva created it. Hello, for his throat pain. Fuck you. That's my grandfather's great-grandfather. That's my great-grandfather. Okay? Lord Shiva is my... Don't believe me? 1, 2, fucking 3. Look at the hole. See the fucking eye? I opened it up. You can see Brahma, Shiva, Brahma, Shiva, and Lord Vishnu right there. You can see their faces. Why'd I have the faces of God on my forehead and God on my forehead? Look. G. Right there. You can see it. G. O. Fucking D, dude. If I got God on my forehead, who the fuck would I have to be? Tetragrammaton in my name. Zeus in my name. Metatron is twin brother. So yeah, now you understand why I'm kind of in charge. I didn't want to be, but God took me up there, showed me everything in the universe, said this is all going to be yours one day. You know what? The curtains? No, not the bloody curtains. The castle and all that's in it. The castle and all that's in it, he said. We were in a mothership in outer space looking down at New Earth, Earth 2, big as fuck, twice the size of Jupiter, and you're going to get some of that ass if you're not too busy screwing around with. I'm not going to say it, but you're. I want to use them all, but I don't want to use the. I don't want to use the allspice. We got allspice essential oil grenade. Yes. Love you for remembering. If you already have allspice, you don't need to use it. The allspice beads, when you crush them up, you have to crush them up with stupid again. Gravity situation is being. Oh. So I'm going to get. There's too much stuff. When it's done, the money in Midas looks something like this. Looks like this. Got beads inside of it. It's got the moonstone. Yeah, the allspice, all the different stuff. Allspice is essential oil in this case. We used I think it's what's it again? Lavender flowers, rose petals, because it all attracts money. This is all money in Midas does. It's meant for the goddess, brought down from a goddess, the literal goddess. Goddess Lakshmi. I'm not even kidding. She's my literal grandmother. My literal grandmother. So I didn't know this. And when I found her, I was like, okay, there's a she came to visit, came down with Lord Kalki. Lord Kalki is my grandfather. So they came down from heaven, literally, to visit me. And I'm like sitting there going, meditation is meditation until you get visited and grabbed by the arm and dragged out of reality. And you're standing there in heaven going, what the? So yeah, heaven exists. It's real. It's 100% real. I don't want to lie to you at all. I will never lie to you. George Washington wouldn't let me. This is my grandfather. That's why I'm related to Jesus. Because George Washington was related to Jesus. And they try to fucking blacklist me and all kinds of other shit because of an ex-girlfriend's lies. She's burning in hell forever for the shit she said. Wasn't true, was it? Was it? Was it? No, it wasn't. So now I called those people and I said, I'm going to sue her and I'm going to sue you if you keep saying the shit. Never happened. Only because she was fucking pissed off that I didn't marry her, dude. I didn't marry her because I wasn't in love with her, and she got pissed. She said, what? You fucked me and you weren't in love with me? Yeah, kind of got you. Pissed. I was like, yeah, I'm not in love with you. That pissed her off. So we're going to start with moonstones and move on to spactic crystals. Spactic crystals. This is, what is it? Interesting or I can't remember. Adventuring for wealth. Rose quartz for love. Get one each. like you need more than that. You need more love. Get out of your house and touch some grass. There's some amethyst for wealth. There is citrine stones. You got to have this citrine wealth. More citrine, just in case we want to get that a little wealthy from different angles. So yeah, that you need to add one of these. And I ain't got much of these to go around, man. This is pyrite, iron pyrite, which is wealth. So you know what this is about? Wealth. Goddess Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and beauty. Very powerful goddess. I'm allegedly the archangel of luck and wealth. Archangel Adoniel. Why my name spells Adonai. Adoniel, and Adonai means God. My name spells God, folks. I don't know where else you need to go besides the center of the universe to be deleted by Galactus, the planet eater, for fucking around. So you did that bad shit to kids. You're not going to heaven, fuckheads. Oh my God. What are you thinking, dude? This is real. You fooled yourselves by being devils and forgot you were fallen angels. You're the fallen angels, and that's why the fuck you're here. Because you're stupid. You don't know how to get along. And that's why you're going to hell. I'll say it right now. You're going to hell. It is. So yeah, there's no going to heaven after doing that. No way. That's yeah. Walk every day. My father. I don't miss a beat. Hey Dad, what's up? When he's not squeezing my wing, which he was just doing for the last 2 hours, torturing me to play with Ganesh. Ganesh wants to play really bad. It's a Sunday, day off with the gods. I'm gonna chill out and play. I give him the gaming systems around the corner, just for now, but he wants to play with me. He doesn't just want to play, he wants to play with me. So yeah, I gotta play Call of Duty, gotta get some gaming on, some RPGs and stuff. Little Bubba gets mad, dude. We're gonna get enough of these road. Oh my god, do they smell delicious? Organic rose petals. I picked the right ingredients. Goddess Lakshmi said, whatever you do when you make it. When she came down, she said, spare no expense. Spare no expense means spend as much as you can. Make sure that you get the right amount of stuff. Make Goddess please. It's a very, very precarious situation that want to do it. You can. Yay. Love you, Ganesha. Be patient. Try to do it. We have to get a camera. Cool. And camera versus the one. How the hell? Which was front of me says you are stable. That's my being. Me from to yourself. That's silly season. Gotta go here. Matt, don't make fun of my frivolous. Not easy. How to get it over there? Okay, so we go to studio mode. Second. So many. Mouse. Studio mode. There. Okay, so this one and that no. Uh, adding add video one Rio. We're gonna play stream here. Yeah. Hmm. And here back in mind. Not it's hot. This video mode plugged in or not? Well, yeah, lost your fucking days. Had they known it was my fucking logic, then they fucking point. One, they're manufacturing lies. Bitcoin is not owned by Epstein. Never owned by Epstein. It was never owned by Obama. It was owned by me. As the creator of it, I have the actual copyrights on the fucking shit, and they never had a copyright before I came along. That was 8 months to 9 months prior in Obama's letter. So that's why you guys are fucked. Well, one, if it is worth what I say it is, and it's going to be worth a lot more than you think it is, obviously, because I'm related to God, it's going to be worth a shit ton more. Like more money than you could ever imagine. Like more money than you could stake or shake a stick at. And the minute you started believing is the minute you start getting the fuck out of here without a boot in your ass. A whole bunch of pissed off drill sergeant fucking murderers, fucking angry fucking drill sergeant father's friends. Dude, when they found out you murdered him, dude, they fucking literally all the old drill sergeants of the past that they murdered, they came to life. Like I try to wake the fucking gods, and I woke all of it. I was so pissed. They had no idea me and Ganesh went up there and did our jobs. We woke the god. When you're talking about woke mind, you're talking about woke Zeus. He wants to kick your fucking heads in, dude. The amount of fucking destruction coming for Earth is retarded. That's the only word I can use. I can only use that one word. Retarded. It's like he's gonna fucking put so many lightning bolts up your assholes for what you did to my family, dude. You're not gonna be able to run sideways anyway, or upside down or anyway. He's gonna put lightning bolts up your ass, all lightning in your fucking assholes for what you did to my family. There's literally no excuse for what the fuck you fuckheads did. Now, if I acted retarded on the air, I can do that. I'm allowed to. It's a freedom of fucking speech kind of world, man. And holy fucking shit. When I talk shit because I meant it. Hey, you fucking must have did something wrong to be on that goddamn list. B, you got enough videotape to put away the entire goddamn Congress. Christ knows. C, if you're not doing your goddamn jobs, you're a complacent prick, and you're going to hell forever. D, E, and F, my fucking God, is my father, fuckheads. I don't even have to explain that again. You're going to hell forever for what you did. If you killed my family or were involved in putting a mask on to make me hide or run or any of that shit, you're going to hell forever. Okay, so we got that off our fucking chest. I don't have to say it again. But you're going to hell forever. You stick one more goddamn high pipe, you fucking sound in my ear, I'm gonna fucking cause an earthquake quicker than shit. Make that shit stop or you go to hell. No more fucking satellites on my ass, Elon, or you go to hell. Dig it? Cool. I don't have to come hunting you down for that satellite shit. I got the keys to the satellite fucking override triggers to fucking Lord Galactus. Planet Eater. Good luck that shit. He will eat your planet if you keep fucking with me. Promise you, that's me on that mothership, and you're gonna look at it and go, holy fuck. Yeah, that's me up there. So why the fuck would I be bringing a mothership over your planet when your planet's on my mothership? You're a virtual reality simulation. Fake as fuck. Just saying, at some point you realize God was in charge, we shouldn't fuck with his son. Especially when his name spells Adonai, which means face of God. And his face matches God's, which is terrifying. Jesus. Man. See the Brio and why it's not working. It's not fun. Thank you. Fuck. See this man? By the way, brother. No, no. There. Okay. Right then. Actual ingredients list is long and fortuitous. It's a large amount of stuff. It really is. Gotta have to have some gumption. Some gumption. Don't have a mortar and pestle. I'm doing the best class. Supposed to use work. Yeah. so blocked sometimes. You're using spray bottle. Spray bottle. You can use perfumer's alcohol and or perfumer's alcohol and propylene glycol if you want to make perfume, or an aerosol, which you can get spray bottles for. You can make your own perfumes. Now this stuff, this is the crazy part. When I got this from Goddess Lakshmi, it made literally so much money for folks that I gave everybody a bottle, about 10 people a bottle. We're getting bottles. And all 10 of them won money, including me. So that was me plus 9 people. All 9 of them, crazy part was all 9 of them won the same amount of money, $1,100 each. Now, the crazy part was it happened for roughly like a lot of days. It happened for many, many days. It happened for some people like 14 days, 7 days. Most people were winning $1,100 every 24 hours. So that's not a guarantee that you're going to win that much, but that's when on average people were winning when they used the scent, Money and Midas. Then Lord Shiva came to visit. He gave me the scent for Goddess Parvati, which was Utopia. And then he also gifted me the scent for Goddess Saraswati, which was Daiva Yoga. They told me to call it something Hindu so that people would know that it came from them. So that was Lord Shiva's visit. And I'm not even kidding. He's the most handsome, most beautiful God you could ever imagine to be a great grandfather to you. I mean, I was so happy to know. When I knew that, I was like so happy to know it that I so happy. Just to know it, just to know they're alive and that they're not dead, that they're literally all the mantras that we said over all these years kept them all alive. And remember, they're not dead. Gods can never die. Let's put this down here. You have to clean up the vital. So get this up. Now the jasmine or the jasmine's a little bit larger. Larger. Goes in there. So all I know is that when I invoke the goddess, she always answers. Very, very kind. Sweet, short. I always make fun of her. Hulky gets mad. We call her short. She's so short. He says, well, what are you trying to do? Size up the gods? And I'm like, well, you're 6 foot. I'm used to looking at you. You're right in my face. I look at her, she's tiny. Feels like I feel like she's fragile. That's what I keep thinking in my head. I get in trouble with him. Not fragile, she's a goddess. It's, it's, can't let you look at her face to face. What I found out from her was that if you look her directly in the face, you'll fall in love like instantly. Even if you're a grandson, I can only look at her from the side. Like I have to look like this. She has to turn her face away. It is no bullshit. It is something I'm fearful of to this day. That one day I'll just look her directly in the face and be like, "Oh, you know what I mean? I'll be your devotee forever." You know what I mean? And I just love her. She's such a. I got Durga as a great grandma. So the powerful goddess of the universe, like the destroyer goddess, and the goddess Kali is also Parvati, which was Durga. When you get to know them, you understand the Hindu gods were in the Bible first. The lightning about the throne is Indra, which is god of storm. The fourfold vision of God with 4 faces, God having 4 faces. Lo, I can look out of the front of my head. Lo, I can look out of the sides of my head. Lo, I can look out of the back of my head. That's Brahma with 4 faces. Lord Brahma. They're Hindu gods. They were never Israeli. Once you get that through your heads, we can get you the hell out of here. Hopefully with a whole new planet. Well, I've been busy for 28 years building it. Why do you think I was celibate? Because I was fucking a dirtbag. Because I was building heaven. All the girls understood. I just dropped off. What do you mean it doesn't fucking work? What's wrong with it? Kind of shit. Heard that shit everywhere I went. Yeah, because I'm trying to build heaven. You would understand if you. Oh God, lavender. My favorite scent. Oh, I love it. It's a hobby that you can pick up and do. You're going to learn how to do this, and once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. Scents are going to cost a little bit because the scent alone is worth. It's just all the essential oils, and that's what costs. Is you've got to put about 400 to $500 to $600 in essential oils, and that is everything. That's the most important thing. Scent. They thing is not what you think it is. In Santeria is treated goddess Lakshmi. Mahalakshmi puts her up. Goddess Mahalakshmi is the Hindu goddess of wealth and love and beauty. She was around since primordial times, man. Since Vishnu walked Earth, like since he created with Brahma the universe. They're the creators. So when you think Trinity, we think divinity. So yeah, I've got a album called Trinity of Divinity. That's why. Moonstone. Powerful. One to two of those. Two. Bigger. They're bigger. That. This is plenty. You buy a satchel of these, the last year. Once you learn how to make it again, ladies, you can thank me the amount of money it was spending. If it wins you any money, write in to let folks know. Put something on X. Just be like, hey, I tried Rob's Money and Midas. I made it myself, and this is what my results were. If you win money, tell people about it. Spread the word. Tell them how to make it. Tell your friends how to make it. Like, ooh. Ah. I've been hanging out with Ganesh since we were kids, little tiny boys. He never grew old. He just stays the same age. Amazing. And he's a little sneaker. He comes in and play TV and just turns up the TV once in a while and gets me in trouble. Neighbors are like screaming at me in the middle of the night. Why is the TV up so loud? Yelling. I'm asleep, dude. I'm in here. What you guys hear? TV turned up really loud. Sorry. Yeah. That is his brother, huh? That is his brother. He turned up the volume of the TV. So yeah, they're capable of doing a lot of. My dad yelled at me once, and I should turn up the TV. My dad tried to turn it down. It wouldn't turn. So I said, "You need to quit yelling at me, man." This is why. He says, my invisible friend Ganesh, he's getting mad at you. So I was playing about. Oh, no, it was real. I had a friend see him. Would have no, for one pyrite bead each. Pyrite is for wealth. Fool's gold. Remember that. Fool's. But at the same time, it's not very foolish because pyrite and you take it with you into a casino, it attracts money. Most people carry a satchel of these stones in their wallet, and it works. That's just then. Now you have the money in Midas. You can go into a casino, rub it on your wrist, and walk out potentially a winner. And people will look at you like, how the fuck did you do that? In Midas. Very powerful. One extra bead. There. Back crystals. These are fracted crystals. Very powerful. Fracted wealth. Neat. They're little tiny ones. I'm trying to get 10 millimeters, but I ordered. Doing? I don't know about him. Never used it on. Sure. Been there. Oh, how did I make contact with the goddess? Started meditating on it. Started meditating on Lord Kalki. I only knew him as Krishna. Didn't know he was Kalki. I was just getting to know Hinduism, and they came and visited. And I'm like, wait a minute. Some of this meditation stuff works. He grabbed me, dragged my butt straight to heaven. I'm up in heaven, looking, going, wait a minute. This ain't Earth. And the planet she took me to was a brand new planet. And I said, what planet is this? And she told me it was because it was Vaikuntha Ekadashi, the celebration of Vaikuntha Ekadashi, which was the opening of heaven to Vishnu's people. He said, and because we're related, he said he brought you. He actually invited Lord Kalki. So I met him as Kalki, and that's when he came back and visited. But before that, he came as what I thought was Krishna. He's visited me and came on a lotus flower in a ball form, but he came out of a ball. The lotus flower appeared underneath him, and he suddenly appeared like this. And he says, hello. I'm just like, but Krishna. And he says, not Krishna now. The way he said it, folks, it made my skin fucking crawl. It made me very terrified to know that he's Kalki, because he's the destroyer of all evil. So the people that are doing the evil things to kids, not Krishna now. He looks like a cross between Krishna, Rama, and Vishnu. Like a good part of Vishnu, like the violent, angry part. You're going to wish that you had on your side. These are amethyst beads. Amethyst, as you know, attracts wealth and money. So there's that. I don't think the demons are going to survive. I think you know most of your world leaders are demons. I think you know most of you are demons. Breaking my neck with a stupid fucking thing. I broke my neck in the army, and you guys fucking sat there and blew me up with the artillery. Did you know I was coming back to life as God's brother? Now I'm gonna kick the fucking living shit out of you before you get off this mothership. Yeah, you're on a mothership. You try to fuck with me and kill my ass. Fucking stinking ass. At this point, you're gonna be on the slow part of hell, slow roast, eaten by demons. You try to fuck with me, and I'm God's brother, medicine. Not the pushover. Not the one that you expected, like Jesus, huh? Now you got a multi-millionaire, fucking billionaire, quintillionaire coming at you, ready to fuck you up from space as a galactic planet eater. So yeah, you forgot the mothership. You're on my mothership. You're about to be ejected into space if you're not waking up. Would you like me to say that instead? At some point you realize, holy shit, he's in charge. Yes, I'm in charge. If you don't want me to be, I can talk to Lord Zeus to kick you off the mothership. At this point, you haven't paved your way into heaven. Most of you paved your way into hell, like a highway to hell. That's why you're going to hell forever. I'm not going to stop that. I tried to help you, literally did. You literally saw heaven appear 4 times now. One time over Sacramento, and that was me. I was there. And I started making those big giant cities appear over your fucking goddamn country. To tell you my fucking name spells God, and I'm in charge. You didn't want me to be because I allegedly did something terrible, which I never did. But you're still going to say that because you put a chip in my hand, and you're getting deleted for that too. I told you don't track my people, don't chip my people, don't fuck, and you still fuck. Next test, we go the way of the dodo bird. So you're going the way. We're putting Rose in here, Rose Quartz, uh, love. Rose Quartz, the bead. Whoop, love. You know, and all this real estate's all fucking in hell. I gotta tell you, you're not, God said what happened. No mountains, no ocean would be separating mankind from one another. You wouldn't be eaten by demons, obviously. But that's what I found out is going on here. God's gonna destroy it. Destroy you. I'm hopefully not gonna be on the receiving end of that shit. No, God is really, really. Because you killed my family. You can party. And that's why you're going to hell forever. I don't mean to be an asshole, but we're going forever. Try to stop it, but he's gonna get in my way and fuck with me. Is that home? No, we got Bailey. Bailey. Whole bay leaves. That's money. Don't need much. A sliver of it. There. Leaves. There. There. No, it wasn't the devil, which you all assumed I was. Making ass of you and me. Told you who was the devil. Did you know fucking Clinton's name spells Satan? That his wife spells Lilith? That they're brother and sister in heaven, like Lord Zeus's kids, my brethren? Really fucked up that they do that shit. That's what it was. Y'all are inbreeding. It's really gross. And I don't want to tell you what the fuck that's about. I had no idea her name spelled Lilith. She was a lizard. My dad told me that shit. I said, fuck out of here. He said, son, these are the demons of old. My dad told me that. That scared the fucking piss out of me, brother. Understand? Demons of old, he said. What do you mean? He said, I seen them for what they really look like. He went to a party. He seems as though before they killed him, he went to that fucking place with them. Whether it's the island, I don't know. But I know he knew them closely before they killed him. They redacted his ass. So I said, he said, son, whatever you do, fucking stay the fuck away from the Clintons. These are the same people who put a hit on me, man, in the army. I'm still rubbing the fucking fractures on the back of my head because my brain was caved in by a rifle butt. These motherfuckers tried to murder me. And I was left for dead on the battle. Means you're in hell. You're in hell. You're trying to get out of here without getting fucking deleted from space. At some point, you realize I was right, you were wrong. Fucking the stupidest thing you could ever did. Just at some point, you're like, God damn, we should have never fucked with that. Jesus Christ, grandson. I would have. Now what do we? Now what do we? We're going hell. Put my feet up, brother. Oh, most- today's Sunday, not Sabbath was Saturday. You guys should have worshipped yesterday. Boys, hi, Bubba. Told you to twist my wing. Imagine he's here. What interest here? Go say hi. Living room. He's chilling out. Wait, trying to hurry. You know I'm trying to hurry. Still trying to get that code too. Not finding what I need to find in that code. Some of the older type of the more beneficial type of cinnamon. The more it's the natural. This is the more natural. It's called Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon. Very good on coffee. Like you shave it up onto your whipped cream. That's what I'm always doing when I'm going like this. I have that little cup. Though. Without that cup, it's not the same. It's just to say, frou frou la la. Wish I was still in the company of the femmes, but I had to get off the list. Man. Understand? You either make babies or you get out of the business. I just didn't want to have kids anymore, and my, a lot of girlfriends that wanted to settle down, and I just wasn't ready for it. I had to build heaven. They thought I was crazy. I said, "No, I'm building heaven. I can't." Fucking, what are you talking about? Building heaven. Can't be with you anymore. Can't have a relationship. You're crazy. If you think I'm crazy, have a nice day. This. So I was building heaven the whole fucking time. You guys were talking. Really building and burning hell forever. I was building it with Jesus. Uh, he's my grandfather. What else do you think I would be doing? My name spells Mercury and Hermes. You building heaven. My name really does spell Mercury and Hermes. Not a coincidence. So here we go with the essential oils. Obviously too heavy for my mouth. And this is some serious shit. This is like legit, like the most I've ever had to like invest. The God has really said, spare no expense. I got the best essential oils I could get with my money. I gotta get this little box. I was literally looking everywhere. You know how you look for stuff? You're going over the internet and you're like, I wonder if they got just this right thing. And they do. And you think you created it that very second? Did you ever think of that? You might be creating stuff that very second. You are. Found the Matrix is real. The Matrix is in the Bible. And there's nothing else you can do besides be deleted from space by the galactic planet. Or am I? No, I really saw Galactus on that motherfucking mothership. Problem is, I don't know how to fix that. I see problems like that, I tend to duck and let God deal with it. I'm like, God, deal with this. I can't deal with something like that massive, that mean, that migratory. He's massive. He's a massive. Black's a big motherfucker. He's not. I really don't want to fuck with something that violent. We drop that. That one thing I need. Recall. Oh, the amethyst. Almost forgot it. It was what's it called? Entry. Entry. You need luck. Particular type of stone brings a lot of luck. Oh hell no. Well, if that ends, it wasn't falling that one. Like, double. Been trained. As you notice, everything I put in here is for wealth and luck. Told me what to use exactly, which essential oils to buy, how much I would eventually spend. And she visited. She was literally sitting on my chair. saw her with my own two eyes. It's not the first time she's visited. It's about the third time she visited. And one time she actually gifted me money, like a lot of money. Like I was like, Goddess, I can't take. It was just solid gold coins. What happened? Oh boy. It was solid gold coins, and I couldn't take it. I was like, no way, Goddess. Nobody's gonna accept that in their stores, and I thought I would get in trouble for having it. So I told her, please take it. Took it all back. I felt bad, like an idiot bad, because I could have taken that money and done a lot of good things with it. She literally filled my floor with gold. It was just out of her hand, out of her palm chakra, as God be my witness, came out of her palm chakra, covering the floor with gold. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Like, she's very kind. All they want to do is come back the squarest way. And that's what being squared away means. Being squared away in Hinduism means being squared away. So yeah, they know how much money I'm worth. They're just terrified of giving this to me because I created a lot of logic, and the exact logic behind Bitcoin is in the book. It was in the book 8 to 9 months before Bitcoin existed, idiot. Don't fuck with me. The lawyers standing by and the judges standing by are going to look at you like that's money laundering, and you're going to go to jail for it. I don't want you to go to jail for shit. I just know the president's doing it. And that logic behind vaults was in my book first. It was in my fucking book first. Don't pretend it wasn't. My book actually says the word vaults, coins, and compiling interest. And had you only did what I did, you would have non-millions of dollars in compiling interest in your accounts in Rarible, not being sitting here saying, where's my money? The money is up in the cloud. The cloud is up in my cloud. And I created, without knowing it, I created the iPhone. A lot of cloud. Cloud gaming was mentioned in my book before it existed. 7 years before it existed. Where would I have to be from besides the future for that to be true? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't lie about that shit. God's son, dude. No one to help. No one here to help toward Jesus, Lord Yah, my grandfather, Lord Yeshua comes back soon, real soon, like 2033 soon. Be prepared to be left behind or go with them. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to Vaikuntha. You're not going to Vaikuntha. That's Lakshmi's world. But where I know they have is multiple planets. They have new planets to go to. Okay, we are now ready for the essential oil. That's the hardest part, getting it prepped, all the preparation. So I'm going to take a break and grab what I need for the morning rituals and stuff like that. I'll be back. Right, for the first ingredients, is 100% pure turmeric. I get from Now Essentials. There's a couple other brands I'll be naming as I go. Not sponsored in any way, but highly respect and endorse the product. This Gaia Labs is GYA Labs. This one's already used. We'll see. The Holy Bible. Here's the secondary. Got another one. He knows we have another. He's like, not really. You know, I bought a second one. I did. So we got a lot of GYA Labs. They're like some of the best oils in the world. You're not going to find anything that doesn't smell exactly what it's. And it's very intense smell. Very intense scent. When you smell these scents, like all of it together as one, you're gonna freak out. One, it smells entirely different from what you would expect. It's not like your typical essential oil dip on your wrist. You know what I mean? This is literally from a goddess that cared so much about the world that she came back to Earth without anybody knowing that I was her grandson. I was dropped off on Earth as a baby, allegedly. Now, this isn't alleged. My mom and dad never lied. Like, my mom and dad would never lie. My mom and dad said, this is what happens. You know, this is what happens. There's a turmeric there. Because we have a turmeric already in this, but this is the one that is, this is the one that's got the tint. This one's a little tinted as well. So since we already got turmeric in it, we're going to leave that here. I'm going to put the turmerics together with one halfway out. So I know I used it already. Holy basil. Now. Sassafras is one of them you're going to want to use. I'm going to go down as we go along. There's a lot of essential oils, folks, and they all get used. I'm not even kidding. All get used. 1 to 3 drops typically, and I'm going to go with 3 drops because that's just what I usually use. And I've got some already bottled in here, 10 bottles, ready to go for folks that need a little luck in their life. If I see somebody's down on their luck, I just give it to them. If I see somebody's got some money and they got a nice car, I say, hey, how much money you got, man? How much money you got on you? I think like $20. Usually charge like $20. You know how much this is worth? If folks are winning roughly freaking $1,100 every 24 hours, it's a lot of money. You win a lot of money potentially. It's not a guarantee that you're going to win that much, but some folks did, and I mean, 9 out of 9 people can't be wrong. You know what I mean? Where's the other Holy Basil thing? I'm kind of like, oh, our knees. I just swore we had another one. Yeah, oil for. There it is, Holy Basil. There's a new Holy Basil. We have an old one and a new one. Not just enough. Holy Basil, Tulsi Holy Basil is a really powerful scent. It was, again, a gift from Lord Vishnu to a woman. It was a boon, kind of like a boon. It was, you got to read the story on it. It's very beautiful. About sacrifice and how a woman lost her husband and how she tried to, well, she was going to curse Vishnu for that, and like it ended up becoming, or she was blessed. She became an actual herb, actual spice called Holy Basil. And Tulsi, her name was Tulsi. And that's where you get the name Tulsi, Holy Basil. And very powerful scent for cleansing as well as invocation. If you're invoking Vishnu, this is what you use. Invoke Vishnu. But Kalki as he is now. Let Vishnu now. When he said that, I was scared. I got goosebumps just remembering. Look at that. Look at that. Just freaking out, man. As soon as I saw him, I was like, okay, I'm going to love this god to death. And then I just had to discover he was my grandfather. What? So I'm like, no way, dude. I'm not only lucky, but I'm like Indra's son, dude. That makes me Zeus's son, dude. Indra's son. God of storms. is Zeus. I met him. When I went up to that mothership up there, did you have a clue? I left Earth without your permission? Yeah, me and my nephew kind of went up there. You can't fool me and tell me anything that's not true that I've already known. I'm God's son. Lie to me, I'm gonna fucking eat you alive. Eat your planet. It's Galactus. I want a freaking nugget. No, this voice coming through your radio. Yeah, fast as humor, but it's different. One, 3 drops. And this is that was Holy Basil, Tulsi Holy Basil. This one is nutmeg. Write them down. I'm not going to be able to write them down. I have brain damage, man. I barely keep the ingredient list. It's a top secret list, so I keep it like hidden. I lost it somewhere in my computer, up in the internet, somewhere up there in the ice. This one's frankincense. You got to know that one. Wait a minute. We got to put our myrrh together. Makes no sense that myrrh's frankincense. Hold on a second. Here, here. You know, I'm together. That's the whole thing. There it is. Hey, you love me after all. Thank you, man. Obstacle removal was very well appreciated. Frankincense first. These smell amazing. Oh, frankincense, 3 drops. Powerful scent for cleansing and ritual and invocation. This is basically invoking the gods into your presence, especially the wealth goddess. She will literally walk around with you in the casino. You'll smell her perfume and you go, "What is that perfume? What is that lovely scent?" You won't be able to figure out where it's coming from. And you're like just filled with warmth and love, and you just suddenly just think this is a good time to be here. And you went there, and you suddenly, if it works, and you suddenly win $1,100, what's that going to do for your life on a daily basis? Where you can do that potentially on a daily basis for 7 days, made my friend's life better. All the people that were winning money, they started winning a lot of money. They said, well, it was between 650 and $750 sometimes. And then sometimes it would be just $1,100. It would just be a spurt of money. And it was right when they needed it the most. People didn't believe me that I was the Archangel of Luck and Wealth. I said, no, I'm a Danielle. When they doubted me, I'm like, don't doubt me. The minute you doubt me, I'll do bad things. I made heaven appear. People didn't believe I could do it. I'm like, you want to bet me? Worst thing you can do, the Archangel of Luck and Wealth. Doctor said, you're not the Archangel. I said, bet me $1 million. Bet me $1 billion. Because I won't bet you. And I bet you that I bet you I can make something happen. Could you? And I said, yeah. God's son, I can make something happen. You're not. Call me up here. I brought heaven online. Showed him heaven right over Sacramento. Freaked the whole fucking city out. They had to get rid of me, man. I was causing too many problems. But when I made heaven appear, they had to get rid of me. They said, he's an angel. We can't keep him. He clearly is the son of God. We do not want to piss this guy off. Because we might not be able to go up there. And I brought it online and made it here. So I would never lie about being God's son. You're dead. This is heaven for me. I don't know why you would lie to me about the COVID. Now you're not going to seventh heaven, which is where God is. I would never lie. Because once you kill my family, you fall into murder. Murderers can't go to heaven. Hope you understand. You can never see the face of God. Murder is something he can't. It's like fucking suicide. This one is murder. Suicide is called the ultimate sin. In order to get you out of hell, I had to go to hell to get you. For every suicide victim, I had to get them all out of there with Jesus. You know how hard that was? I had to pay off all your debt. On the Archangel of Luck and Wealth, that's what I do. Pay off debt. Sassafras didn't have a cap. Why didn't it have a cap? I don't know. We put one in it. That's good. That's used to be a drink people used to drink. Remember? Like soda? It's delicious. I used to have it a long time ago. You get it like last week. It's good. Good. Flavor of it's ridiculous. Like almost like a cross between a root beer and a Dr. Pepper. Screw that. You need one other one? You need any other one? Done. That's press. This one. This one is patchouli. Cinnamon and patchouli. I have a song called Cinnamon Patchouli. People always wonder what cinnamon patchouli, why I have a song called that. Cinnamon and patchouli attracts wealth and money. I'm giving you all the secrets. Oh no. Patchouli? You just 3 drops. It's gonna take forever. And remember, if you make it with turmeric, you're gonna get a yellow stain on your arm or your blouse. Don't put it on clothes that aren't color fast that you're not afraid to lose. You wash it, then it's gonna stain everything. Well, it stains just that wash it. But white color, Lord, he loves Julie. Savati, sorry. I always get that wrong. Julie, try to say it. Savati is, I always say Patchouli. Great grandma. I had to meet her once well, my perspective, I was a baby when I left. So when I saw her, it was almost like seeing a face that you recognized since birth. And I jumped in her arms, and she literally dropped all her magical weapons. And this is something you don't see Durga do. She doesn't drop her weapons for anybody but family. Understand? So when I jumped, I literally saw this. She dropped all her weapons to hug me. It's the most beautiful scene. So I got to meet her. Awesome. They're all very awesome. Good people. Very good, kind gods. All they want to do is help us. They can grow into giant form, and they can be in subtle form, which means they can be tiny. God said he can get as small as a microbe and get in your ear. And that scared me. So he said, watch me. He jumped out of my ear and he went into a girl's ear at the hospital I was in. And he made her literally dance a jig. Okay. She wasn't stopping dancing. She said, no, I love to dance. I said, I bet you do. But the way she was dancing, uh, this one is Patchouli. The way she was dancing was scaring me because she was pregnant. She was really pregnant. And I was scared. She was going to, I think she was, that thing was just hanging around like, holy crap. Yeah, I wasn't. I never seen it in all the years. Just I've never. Maybe I've just never been around that many people. Maybe that's what it was. Kingdom. But I've never seen a pregnant woman dance like that. Scared. I said, "Are you okay? You gonna be okay? Calm down." Man. I said, but just jumped your ear. You didn't know what I was talking about. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Just I went to the smoking section and I was like, "This that wasn't funny," because I thought it. He was playing around with me the whole time we were in the hospital, and he was there. The whole time. One, The carrier oil we're going to use is going to be uh, I don't know the name of it. Oh, it's not jojoba. It's doing, doing really good. This one was clove bud. You need clove bud. Clove attracts money, and we've already got a sassafras, all spice. Now the one you need. Uh, huh. Could be long. Yeah. Give credit, credit. Doing a list. That was all spice. Bring that back. You want to listen? Yours? Do yours. You put a start off the top. Mm, over here. We didn't restart it. Had all that up there. All this. You got a bet on that one? Your phone? No. All right, folks. I have brain damage. It takes me a minute. Not very easy. Yeah. Hard to see through the. But once you're on the top shelf, well, we're close to fast. We're on Tanuki. You want to listen to that? You know? And more. I'll get. That's how I knew what the name of the track was. More. Hey. Well, that's good. Yeah. Allspice. I mean, cinnamon bark. It's different than cinnamon bud. Cinnamon bark and cinnamon bud are two different parts of the plant. They're no. That's so good. Cinnamon turns back. That's about 2 years, usually 1 to 2 years. stuff. Yeah, Roman chamomile. Well, very powerful. Gods died years ago, which you don't know. Died in a very bad war, and then they came back to life. Most people don't know they came back to life. And where else would they be if God can't die? But yeah, people gave up and not going to come back or something. Hindus knew they were coming back. They said, we know. That's why we do mantras daily. So yeah, they came back. Golden Age began in 2002 when you guys started fucking believing in something else. Not Jesus, Yah, grandfather, Vishnu. You didn't exactly get to go home. That one was, read it up. Roman chamomile. And this one is grape. Doesn't sound like something you need. Concord grape. Essential oil is ridiculously powerful for wealth attraction. You're done smelling it, like let it melt for like a week. You've done mantras over it, put it on your altar and prayed and stuff for wealth attraction. Let it just sit there for about a week and melt. I'm telling you, the scent that comes out of there will be so powerful. It will literally take your head and make your head spin like in love, like it smells so good. It is so beautiful, such a beautiful scent. Honestly, like. It's neutral, so it's male and female, so it can be neutral as well. Rose oil. There's roses in it. You either use rose oil or skip it. I'm going to use rose oil because it's very, very powerful. It smells beautiful. So a good way to invoke the Mother of Jesus. Invoke her with rose oil, the scent of roses. You will always smell her when she comes. So when Jesus shows up, you'll smell roses. When me and my nephew smelled it outside my car, I was like, windows were down, it smelled like roses, powerful amount of roses. It smelled like a field of roses, guys, gals, I'm not even kidding. My nephew goes, where's the scent coming from? I said, do you smell that? He goes, yeah, and I go, where are all those roses coming from? He goes, there's no roses around here, Uncle Bobby. And I'm like, dude, I thought so. I said, then we're in good company. He says, what do you mean? I said, we're in good company. I had my Bible in my back seat, all I kept saying was, God's got me. He's got my back. It's gonna be okay. We chased a UFO, folks. It was the craziest shit ever. After we went, I tried to go shopping. It didn't work out because I had Trix the Rabbit show up in the middle of the aisle and start knocking down cereal boxes. And the lady in Safeway blamed me for knocking down all these fucking cereal boxes. I'm like, lady, did you not just see Trix the Rabbit going that way? She goes, what the hell? Are you on something? And I said, no, ma'am, I'm here at the end of the aisle. If I'm at the end of the aisle, how'd the box just fall there? He got knocked over by Trix again. He goes, look at this. And she thought it was fate or some shit, of course. I'm going to call the police immediately. Cereal boxes don't just fall over, right? Just saying. You're right or wrong, Ganesh. Yeah, it's only funny, man. Put it in your head. You're right. Here it comes. Here's Mount Forest. ORRIS. When the cities appeared over your town in 2014, that was me. Because God's my father. I did shit. Started fucking COVID shit, trying to lie to me. And they killed my family, God. He said, I'm going to come down. That's what he said. I'm going to come down there and deal with it. So when he appeared, did you have any clue I was calling God home? That he's my father, my literal father. I'm not joking about this at all. Why would I be joking? I saw a city of solid gold over Sacramento in 2002 when the rapture began. Did you have a clue that I was God's son? Heather, this is a very important step. Oh, such a beautiful. Oh my. This is a little yellow. You're gonna get a little stain into this. Be careful with blouses. Hello, see? Hello? 1, 2, Heather is Ylang. Never say this right. Ylang. That's how you say it. Ylang. Ylang. 1, 2, there's 3 different parts of that tree. So, cinnamon bark, cinnamon leaf, and cinnamon bark, cinnamon leaf, that just says the purple. Cinnamon bark, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, cinnamon leaf. I remember the next one. Cinnamon bark, cinnamon bud. That's right, cinnamon bud. Like that. It'll smell really powerful from cinnamon. That with patchouli is a mind bender. The amount of money that track alone is ridiculous. Cinnamon bark, cinnamon bud. I think it's cinnamon bud. Cinnamon bark, cinnamon bud, and cinnamon leaf. This one is heather, which we just had. Did we not just have heather? Yes, we had heather. Oh, the one from them is so good. Sun's Eye, one of the ones you want to use. Sun's Eye. Just remember, some of them are going to stay there for voodoo, hoodoo, and all this. Remember, folks, you're buying essential oils that were created by God, not by those. You're not buying anything evil. You're doing what God wants you to do, which is smoke sandalwood. Everybody knows sandalwood. That attracts money. Long in the tooth bottle. This one is bayberry. You need the stopper for this too. If you want to like remove bad situations that you're in your home, protection of your home, bayberry. It removes a lot of obstacles. It removes bad influence, I should say. It protects your home. So if you're having one of those situations where you're like thinking, gotta worry and all that stuff, and have to get an alarm system, that kind of thing, get bayberry, burning bayberry in your house for incense, and that attracts very good protective spirit to protect you. And people just ward away from that when they realize the Buddha's in that house, it's not gonna fuck. You know better. You know Kuan Kong is there. If Buddha's there, Kuan Kong is there. Kuan Kong is there, you got Kuan Yin. You got Kuan Yin, you've got all the Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Lakshmi, you got all the gods there, then you're terrible. Most people don't come around. They just don't. Once they realize I had gods in my house, they're like, wait a minute, he's either a false god worshiper or he's really God's son. And they saw my face matching Zeus's, and they freaked out. So all the people that knew I carried Buddha just quit coming around. And Buddha will literally ward off people with bad influences or bad vibes. It's just a natural thing. And they literally will leave your life. They'll just say, I don't want to be your friend anymore or something like that. I'm like, okay, not bad. But then I said, you know what happened was, most people had evil influences, and I just, not a lot of them did have evil influences. Said things about my exes, or said something that wasn't supposed to be said. You know what I mean? Just certain things you don't say. Our needs. So I've learned living as a Buddhist, you live alone. That's the way it is. I mean, I spend so much time with Jesus, I don't have any time. What's going on? I think I'm kidding. Nope, I don't joke about that. Lord Yah is my grandfather. Lord Yah, or the creator of the universe, Vishnu, is my grandfather. I met him up there on the mothership. He turned blue, folks. And Neptune freaked out when he saw that, and he just wasn't the same. So he said, he changed his life. He went to Christ, which is good. But he didn't know what we met up there was Jesus. Probably got freaked out a little bit. And we saw Galactus, the fucking planet. It was God's way of saying, I have a way to deal with you fuckheads, but I'm not going to scare you all at once. But you're going to see what you're not supposed to. The witnesses of God, the two witnesses in the Bible were me and my nephew. We literally met Yeshua. So if you don't believe me, I don't give a shit. Cedarwood, last one you need. This one is practice. Create the more masculine scent and a more rounded scent. So you're not all feminine out with the rose oils and stuff. This one literally will cut down all of that, make it neutral again. Yeah, you go nuts too if you kind of are a quintillionaire on fucking books if you ever get fucking Bitcoin. Quintillion. 16 quintillion dollars, you fuckhead's money laundering with my idea. Okay though, I got trillions coming from the gaming industry alone. Trillions. Multi-trillions, like $10 trillion just from gaming. Gotcha. You ever hear that? Gotcha Mechanics, Dopamine Logic, and yeah, basically making NFTs, skins, shit. Was my logic. I never got paid for it. Not saying I'm gonna get a shit ton, but I pretty much guaranteed a shit ton because I created it. It's never paid. The amount of money I'm owed is ridiculous. Don't spend it. Oh yeah. Good. But well, um, never got. But let's go back. We just throw it in. Sure. Sure, so always depend on you and Barugan for the most help. So sorry for begging you during your game time. Thanks for being here. Hey, mom and dad went to ceremonies this morning. I was supposed to tell you that. And Lakshmi's watching over. Lakshmi calls on the roof right now, and he's got the Miyaki. This is just jojoba oil. It's it's called a carrier oil. What you would call a carrier oil is what you would put into your essential oils. You don't have to worry about it being too harsh. Some things you might be allergic to, so make sure it's not something you're allergic to. You can also make money in minus with any essential oils that don't have allergies in them that you might be allergic to, anything. So there's a way to make it without any of the allergens. You can get a squirt bottle and squirt it in. This fills up your essential oil bottles to the brim. Don't forget to get your labeling. Remember the labels. Ins and outs of this apartment. Ins and outs of my computer. You know everything. So what you gotta do is remember, they know your life, they know everything about you. There's nothing you can hide from them. Just forfeit the game when it comes down to leaving. Just leave. You ain't keeping a mansion on God's stolen land if you didn't pay for it. That's the way it is. I'm just being honest. No free rides for people that, yeah. What the hell do you think you're getting free houses? Oh, the Ponzi scheme you were involved in. Yeah, you're getting smashed for that. You're a fucking star. What would I have to tell you differently than that? The Bible says you get hit by a fucking star. What else do you need to know? Believe? I ain't telling you shit. Learn to fucking find your Ganesha. Learn to find your inner Murugan. Your inner God. Because you had them on earth the whole time. You just didn't enjoy the fact that you had them on earth. You're too busy fucking off. You weren't fucking off to be in heaven. But you're not in heaven, you're on earth. You're on earth. On earth as in heaven, did you not figure that shit out? I saw how to make it. No.
contact. Enemy UAV detected. Hardpoint identified. Stop the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. You are incoming. Testing hardpoint. Tactical identified. We got a live one. I could do this all day. Or at least for the next. Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Hostile RCXD incoming. We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. Okay, Striker 4. Hardpoint remaining. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint active. The team took the hardpoint.
Deploying dead Arteron.
You're falling behind, Black Ops. Contesting hardpoint. Hit the deck. Oh, they got a lethal. Enemy UAV established overhead. There's the hot lady on the top. Hardpoint identified. Over there. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. They got a tactical. Hardpoint contested. Stop the hardpoint. Secure the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. This is so hardpoint contested. Rest up. Doing so. Sure, that's gonna explode. Man, I probably need to be running the draft. Lockdown. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint contested. Requested. Hardpoint lethal. I am the one to replace it. Hostile police secure. Enemy RCXD on the hunt. Contesting hardpoint. We're still on this. Hardpoint identified. There's a national team headed your way. Hostile RCXD. Hardpoint is active. The field took the hardpoint. Hostile counter UAV above. You are incoming. The kills retained the lead. Net call. Napalm strike inbound. You seeing this?
Get a counter UAV in the air.
UV airdrop detected. Hardpoint detected. Enemy care package dropping. Hardpoint identified. Stay tight. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Got the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Killer incoming. Over here. Using some stuff.
Reached an authorizing skewer.
Hardpoint looking. Pretty sure that's gonna work. Enemy CUAV established overhead. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint lockdown. Hardpoint contested. Hey, more fun than having a life. Using some stuff.
Hostiles need your assault. Designating forward for LVTR. Deploying dead eye dive.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Lockdown. Contesting hardpoint. Also have the hardpoint.
Requesting CUAV above.
Using some stuff. We got a live one.
Hunting with Bidder.
Hardpoint located. UAV above. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint contested. You see him? They were incoming. Hey, Jesus, oh, they got us. We got a live one. Enemy RCXD's on the hunt. Deploying tactics.
Echo, release. You were on mission.
Scout house standing by.
Hardpoint located. Contested. Using some stuff. Hardpoint active. Active counter hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Stop a hardpoint. Pretty. Enemy test over here. Oh, they got a lethal. Hardpoint contested. Using some stuff. Contesting hardpoint. Control the field. Keep it that way. Hardpoint identified. Enemy UAV detected. That's gonna explode. Oh, they got a lethal. Hey, tactical.
Establishing position.
We got a live one. Enemy UAV established overhead. Point contested. Outside lockdown. Deploying tactical. Badass. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. The guild took the hardpoint. Protecting hardpoint. Stop the hardpoint. Okay. Hardpoint identified.
Lethal.
Made that look easy, kill team. Wait, if I'm here, then who's replacing you in real life right now? in this thing. Got the lead. Optimizing UAV operations. Losing Bravo. Hit the deck. Losing B. We're taking C. Losing Bravo. We lost B. Taking A. All going well. Alpha secure. Hostile police secure. Hostile care package is up. Underway on Bravo. I'm gonna replace him on Taking B. Enemy RCXDs on the hunt. Locking down Bravo. Can we wrap this up? I got Pilates at 10. Enemy air support operating in your AO. Enemy got air support.
Arriving soon.
Securing B.
They're not going hot.
Gonna explode. Hostile UAV established. Alive one.
Tackle. Release you on mission.
Enemy UAV detected. You are incoming. Enemy care package dropping. TACON, relieve viewer on mission. We got a live one. Get fucking with me. Be advised. Enemy watchdog hero incoming. Underway on Bravo. Hero spotted. Securing C. Hey, after this match, can you ask your mommy to get us pizza rolls? We got a live one.
Thanks for breaking out on me. Skewer.
Taking B. Securing B. Hostiles release the skewer. Hostile care package above. Bravo zone secure. We got a live one. Losing B. Hostile RCXD incoming. Losing Bravo. Losing B. One. Using shock. Bravo lost. Taking B. B secure. The last one. You are incoming. Okay. Hostile UAV established with us. We lost B. Hey, when was the last time you saw the sun? Just wondering. Enemy RCXD on the hunt.
You are available for assignment. You are your target.
Locking down Bravo. Oh, they got a lethal. Possibly secure. So you probably think I'm gonna make a Call of Duty joke. Well, I'm not.
Yucca.
But I did think about it.
Skewer on me.
Hostile air support overhead. Securing B. Underway on Bravo. Taking B. Locking down Bravo. Bravo is ours. Okay.
Launch skewer on my mark.
Lucky. Oh, Bravo lost. Enemy care package dropping. Enemy UAV detected. Hey, just curious. How many of you have jobs? You are incoming! There's the hot lady on the back. Taking B.
Setting up safe.
Ow!
RCXD on me.
Hostiles release the skewer! Securing B.
Daniels releasing Deadeye drone.
You are incoming! Down those souls. Underway on Bravo.
Stewart right.
Hostiles will reach secure. Hostile care package above. We got a live one.
You're not going on.
Stewart incoming. We got a live one. Locking down Bravo. Securing B. We got a live one. Taking C. Hey, I'm curious. How many of you have jobs? Okay. Sorry. I can do it. Nothing to stop. Hostiles will be secure. Securing C. We control zone C. Enemy air support operating in your AO. Losing A. Enemy care package traffic. Locking down Bravo. RCXD incoming. Underway on Bravo. We got a live one. Hostile UAV established above. You are incoming. B locked down. Hostile care package above. Enemy UAV detected. Hey, losing Bravo. Ow! Securing zone A. Losing C.
Daniel, we're gonna go.
Enemy care package dropping.
Secretary Operations.
Losing Bravo. Same thing. Enemy LCVR inbound. Hostile police secure.
LZ1.
Hostile care package above. Losing B.
Scout pulse activated.
Losing Bravo. Enemy escort on the way. Enemy RCXD's on the hunt. You are incoming. Losing B. Looking. We lost B. Have your air support science skills. Hostile ion core is active. Losing Bravo. Father lost. Hostile counter UAV above. You seeing this? Yeah. Maybe you saw his son. I'm just wondering. Okay. We got a live one. Locking down Bravo. Hurry. We got a live one. Enemy tactical over here.
Stay over. Request me go out and talk to you.
Hostile fully secure. Hostile UAV assigned device. Hostile SCSD incoming. Enemy air support operating in your AO. Enemy UAV. What are you waiting for? Make your move. Hostile care package above. Okay. Can you ask them? Underway overall. Taking C. Gather the wounded. Extract crews will be there soon.
Get fucking replaced, dude.